video here by another video here by the Tokyo Real Estate Man, and I'll turn the volume down. But if you remember on the other channel, if you followed the other channel, I had a chance of doing this video here of this building right here, which is known as Meguro Dai Go Coplus, which is the number. Coplus was just a popular word for like complex or like a cooperative or corporation for the first wave of Japanese condominiums. And this one here was done right along the Meguro River. You see the cross tower here in the background. And in this video, I was just talking about how the possibility, and interesting how like Japan, like people, even in the small like rain, people still use the umbrella. Just great. And I speculated in this building that the units in this building were good ones to pick up, because what happened is they generally come at a cheaper price than the other ones in the neighborhood due to their size. And that's because of the age of this building. But I speculated in the videos that that might be a good reason to pick this thing up. And in the end of this video, when we did this second take on it, we saw that like this building is an 8-story building. And I had speculated that the fact that this building could go to 16 stories was definitely a possibility, and for that reason would be a good pickup. Anyhow, that was an interesting video, and what had happened is I was just looking around at different stuff here in Meguro today, and I got to remember to share the tab. I always forget to share these tabs when I switch them, and you'll see that that building right here. Of course, if you're the location of that building is along the Meguro River right here. Right there, and this of course is getting down here, is getting toward the Nakameguro station down here, but this one is closer to Ikejiryo-hashi. And right here there was one unit in this building that came up here today. If I can crack this in, sometimes when I move the map like this, I have to move out and then slightly move back in there again for it to functionalize the button for some reason. I figured this out through all these videos I'm doing here. And that must be it right there. That blue little dot right there must be it right there. And let's see. Oh, sure enough it is. And there's 2 units for sale in this building. This one here, the subject of the one today is this one down here, which is the more expensive one, which is the owner change unit. And this one had come up for sale here, and it's priced at 2,600 mon right there. And there's not much good pictures on this unit, okay? Because it's rented. And when you buy these sort of investment units like this, that's what you get. You cannot tour the apartment when you're buying like an investment unit that's already inhabited by the renter. And you must respect the contract. And there's some other things about how they're allowed to renew their lease as well. I had also, as you saw in the other video, sits in the back is the cross tower. But it looks like when they took these pictures, the cross tower was being built. So this is these pictures are obviously dated a little bit, and you can see they're going and doing the construction of the cross tower in the background. Very interesting. On this channel, a few years ago as well too, I had taken a interesting video here in Ikejiryo-hashi, and I thought if I put it here, this could you could get a little flavor of the neighborhood. And I took it ended up being a very nice neighborhood video I took of this neighborhood. Anyhow, this is I'm gonna have to just situate myself here. I think this is the this is coming up toward, I think, the vegetable shop, right? There's a vegetable shop here on the right, an old one. This is really an ancient business where this family probably still runs the vegetable shop, and they probably own the building upstairs. Still see that more, but it's shrinking as this neighborhood becomes more well-to-do and financialized. This is a rice store right there, and then they have trucks. And you see a Sagawa driver here turning, very talented drivers. As I try to move over to, I'm probably going to turn left here, and I think I probably am. I think this is the Ikejiryo-hashi Shotengai or shopping street right there. Certainly it is. There's the Fujimitsu restaurant. They have very good restaurants. So many good restaurants here on this street. I better cut to the check before you get mad at me, though. And this is going along the river right here. This is along the river. I should just go back slightly so you can see. This is coming down. I guess I'm gonna. Where am I going here? Yeah. Okay. This is the river right here. This is the junction. That's the cross tower there in the background. Coming, I'm going to cross the river here and then turn here. There's a taxi right there, and I'm going to turn right here. You see all the different kinds of transportation happening in Tokyo: bikes and taxis and trucks and pedestrians. And the proximity of this building here, you see along the river right here. This is the river right here, and I'm gonna stop right here because the building is right here to the immediate left. Okay, but I imagine this video, I'm going to basically probably go here to the end and then turn left, if I can imagine. So anyhow, that's the opportunity right now that I wanted to talk about today in this building here. The pictures aren't very good. You can even tell because the construction of the cross tower, these are probably a few years ago, but you see though that this is a very beautiful spot in Tokyo that's very famous for its sakura, and some beautiful photographers have like gathered here over the years to take some beautiful pictures here. I should mention to you though that they have pruned the trees back over the last year, so they don't droop over the river as much as they beautifully do here at this present time. But I guess it'll just be 3 or 4 more years till they grow again. Just beautiful photos if you have a chance to go there. So much so that the Meguro River photos here just dominate because so many pictures have been taken and crowded onto social media. That made my favorite with the little heart there. Isn't that a beautiful picture? The talented photographer spotted a picture or a piece of there. Just beautiful with the beautiful night lights. I just love it. Anyway, the sort of essence of this video I did want to talk about was another one, which is investment loans. Okay, and this particular apartment, given that it is an owner change unit, if you were to try to purchase something like this, okay, you do not get as preferential rate as you would get as calculated for, like, for example, the Star, this particular site always advertises the Star Bank 0.9% variable rate. Oh my God, gone up too high. It's right down here, which is right about here, 0.9. Oh my God. What am I guess I got to move this dot. You can't just pick a spot along the line. So if you were to buy this at Star Bank, Tokyo Star Bank variable rate, okay, as a residence, your total payments every month would be 775,000 yen. Okay, but this is not a unit that you can, this is an owner change. So the kind of loan that you would get for this, you cannot get this sort of preferential rate. The best you can get is usually with Sumishin, okay, which is about 3.25%, okay? And also right here, right now, I put in a 600 mon down payment because you're going to at least this or a little bit more of a down payment to get it. But at that point in time, I think that this investment is cash flow positive because on the site it mentioned it's renting right now for 12 mon a month. So you would have a cash flow of perhaps 20,000 yen a month, which is, I guess, $150. Anyhow, it's an interesting opportunity for various reasons. I did want to make a video because I just have been watching this building for years because it's a really good way if you wanted to get a space like a spot in the here in the beautiful Nakameguro sort of neighborhood. That's a really good way to get in. And I talked about on the other video how an older building like that in the future over the next 10 or 15 years really offers a lot of sort of upside redevelopment potential, because you can see right here, this particular new building is a new one right here. And then I can just advance the video here to the other side of the river. This is on the other side of the river. And it's such a popular, what's happening here? It's such a popular area of the river right now that I think that, and many of you who might watch a video like this might be a fan of the Nakameguro neighborhood in Tokyo. And it's a really good way to get into I don't think I shared this tab again. I got to remember to do this. Yeah, like I did. Here I am finally playing the video here. of the Meguro River right here. And this, of course, is one of my favorite buildings where my wife's hairdresser is on the first floor. And it's just a popular neighborhood. And then that one particular building and this one particular owner change unit offers a lot in that it gives you an opportunity to get into this neighborhood at a great price in possibly a cash flow, slightly positive position if you were to put down a down payment of perhaps, I think, $60,000. If we were to look at the calculation right here, and don't forget to share it first, you can see I think a 600 mon is going to be this one right here. If I take that 2 out, it's going to be, yeah, I was right, a $38,000 down payment thing. If you're, of course, living in Japan. And the total price for that unit, of course, is $167. Anyways, another video here about the Tokyo Real Estate Man. Inviting you to follow this channel, and you can always DM me at my Instagram if you like. Thank you very much.